Yeah, it's kind of a cloudy day. To me, it feels like it's cool. That breeze feels cool. It feels a little stuffy, but it's cool. I got a friend of mine had a loved one to pass away just a little less than a week, about 5 days ago, or it's like last Thursday. Today's Tuesday, isn't it? Or is it Monday? Today's Tuesday. That's what I thought. About today's Tuesday, and it was last Thursday. This friend of mine had family member to pass away, and I need to go and be in support, and it's in Maryville. Now, I have driven to Maryville before in my lifetime, but in the last 6 years with my driving anxiety flare up, I've not driven that far yet. Not driven that far yet. Now, I have done some driving anxiety exposure therapy down 140, and then I got on the Alcoa Highway. What is that name? 129, I think, 129. And I've driven that a few times, but that's just a little bit where that's got to go. That's the Thursday. They're going to be receiving a friend like 4 o'clock, and with my anxiety, period, is my anxiety is always worse first thing in the morning. That's why I can't sleep early in the morning. That's why I wake up 3-4 o'clock every morning. I wake up with it. It's worse for me in the morning, and then sometimes I have it throughout the whole day, or I can have it in the afternoon, but 95% of the time, my anxiety is worse in the morning. And then in the afternoon, I'm like crashing from it. I'm like so tired, so worn out, and I'm supposed to be there receiving a friend's at 4 p.m. Now, I know for most people that's not too late in the day, but to me, 4 p.m. for most people, since I get up so early, is like 6 or 7 p.m. A lot of times with my anxiety disorder, 5:30, 6:30, I'm like ready for bed. I'm like ready for bed. So I kind of want to drive there myself, because that would be a good driving anxiety exposure therapy. That's where I was born, Maryville. It's over in Maryville. That's where I was born at. And I've driven there before, but it's been probably 7 years ago. And since then, see, my driving anxiety is just an anxiety thing as far as going into an area where I haven't been I've been there before, I've driven there before, but it's been a while since I've driven there before by myself. So that's part of it. Part of my driving anxiety is going into an area where I haven't, that's not real far from home, 30 minutes? It's not real far, but it's like the timing, being in the afternoon. Well, they'll be coming from Jefferson City. They actually live in Talbot. So they'll come, I'm guessing 11E. They could come 40, but most likely they'll come 11E, and then they'll get on 40. And normally from 40, they would want to go through Knoxville and hit the 129 exit and go that way. But I guess hopefully they come out and just pick me up. I think I would be a little bit out of the way, but not much, because you'd have to, instead of taking the 129 exit from 40 in Knoxville, I guess they'd just come straight on down, take the West Hills exit, and then pick me up here, because I live just right behind the mall, and then go down here, go down Gleason all the way to Ebenezer, and then get on, what is that, North Peters? I can't remember. Peters, North, and then just go down that way. Actually just go the way you see there on the map when they pick me up. So, dang, I hate looking like a wimp. I feel like this makes me look like a freaking wimp. I feel like a wimp. And then they're receiving a friend's Thursday, and I think, then they're having another service on Saturday that's over in that area. Now the thing Saturday that's over there in the area, it's like 11 o'clock. That's a better time for me. Okay, I just left doctor's appointment here, and just right over here it's a Palisippi, and I've been driving. At one time ago, that was anxiety zone. Ain't no way I'm driving on Palisippi, but I've been doing it lately. And I'm sitting there debating to myself, I can go back home two different ways. I can go Palisippi, Kingston Pike, or I go Palisippi 40, or I could go North Shore. There's a dozen different ways, really. There's several different ways, really. I feel like I need to practice. I feel like I need to, like, exposure therapy type thing. The more you expose yourself to it, the easier it gets. I've gotten to where I'm really starting to drive all the way across Knoxville now, and not have to go from exit to exit type thing. I'm getting better. I mean, I still get the nervous jitteries and nervousness and everything, but it's like the more you do it, I'm sitting there debating, should I practice? Another thing too is those rain clouds over there. I probably should look at the Doppler radar, shouldn't I, before taking off, make sure I don't have no bad rain cloud involved in this. I've got to put my defroster on full blast, cold blowing on my cell phone as I'm videoing this, because my phone gets too hot, it shuts off. Heat's not good for the phone either, so you're gonna hear well, I may put some music to this, we'll see. Probably put music to this. What am I gonna do? Which way am I gonna go? I'm sitting here thinking about it. I mean, what do I feel like doing? I'm a little bit nervous right now, but I'm not sure exactly what I feel like doing right now. I'm thinking about doing it just because my brain's telling me not to. The anxiety's telling me not to go on the Palisippi, so therefore I feel like being in despite of that. I feel like doing it because I feel like not doing it. I feel like doing it because my body's telling me not to do it, and I don't like to be that way. So should I do it? It won't be too long, it'll be over with. Oh boy, let's just do it, I guess. I'm thinking about it. I've done it before. I've done it about at least 10 times. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Once you get past here, there's no turnarounds until at least Kingston Pike. There's no turnarounds, bro. You're doing it now. I'll tell you what, like a friend of mine told me from California one time, you don't have to go so fast. I was going to take Bridgewater, the Bridgewater exit, and then go. I guess I'll have to take West Hills and come around the other way. I don't know. That wasn't brain lapse. I don't know what that was. It's just daydreaming, I guess, not paying attention to what I was doing. Okay, I meant to do Bridgewater. Didn't do it quite right, folks, but it's okay. Just have to go around the other way. Bridgewater. I did not see that guy until just I need to go. I don't want to do. I don't think you're allowed to do. I'm not sure you're allowed to do. I needed to go left right there, but I don't know. Sure if you're allowed to do a left turn there. I don't know. I feel like you're not, but I could be wrong. But I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, so I'm going to do it like this. I know I can do this. I know I can do this, but I needed to turn left back there where I went to that traffic light. But let's just do the thing. I know for sure, even though this is going to be a little bit longer. Do it like this just to make sure. I remember, what was it, 2 years ago? I would be terrified. My anxiety would be so much roasting. There's no way I would do this 2 years ago. Out lovely when it's all green lights. It's all working out lovely when it's green looking down. I was looking down there at that car accident. That car accident. About that car accident here. But anyway. Yeah, the more you do this, I don't know how to say this. I'm trying to find the right words to say this. I still get nervous. I still have the anxiety, the goosebumps, and you just learn how to cope with it, I guess. I don't know what the, after working on this for 2 years, I've actually had this problem 20 years. I don't know if you ever get cured from it, but you just learn how to put it in some kind of remission. I don't know how to say it other than the best way, but you have to expose yourself to it. But when you expose yourself to it, you got to be real patient. You got to be real positive. Patience, you got to be positive. You got to be perseverance. That's the 3 P's: patience, positive, perseverance, and just got to baby step it. I mean, I started off going from one exit to the other exit, one exit to the next, and then before you know it, I was going from one exit, passing the exit I used to take, and doing the next. And it took me a while, and I'm still working on it. I don't even know right now if I can, even though I drove all the way to Morristown, I don't know if I could drive to Sevierville now. I don't know. I feel like I can't drive to Sevierville now, but I don't know. I feel like I can't drive to Oak Ridge now, but I don't know. But see, I've done it so many times from West Knoxville to Morristown, I know I can do it now. It's just after a while, you just build your confidence. But with me, it's not just distance, it's just going into certain areas. Like, even though I go from West Knoxville all the way to Morristown, actually all the way to Russellville, Tennessee, I had trouble the other day going to Cherokee Dam. Wouldn't but 4 miles. Is it 4 miles? 4 miles out of the way? 4 or 5 miles out of the way? But I did it though. It's like I have to desensitize every square piece of real estate, one real estate piece at a time. So I'm here at Walmart. It's 5:30 in the morning, and I have been up actually since I think around 4:45. I wake up every morning with strong anxiety. It's been this way for 2 decades at least, maybe like 23 years. This is part of the problem I have with my driving anxiety too. But most of the time throughout the day, it gradually goes down. It's just climax. It's worse when I first wake up in the morning. Now, a long time ago, back when I used to live in Morristown, I seen a doctor here in Knoxville, Dr. Roseanne Barker Sleep Institute. I seen her for sleep apnea. I had a follow-up visit with her one day, and I didn't know she was about to tell me this. So this is not psychosomatic. I had this problem before she told me this. She tells me, I'm at a follow-up appointment, and she asked me how I'm doing my sleep, and I told her, I said, you know, every single morning when I first wake up, that's when my anxiety problem is at the worst. I don't know if you can see, I got goosebumps. It gives me goosebumps all over me, and it wakes me up, and I feel horrible. I said, it's worse. Always, like 95% of the time, worse in the morning. Sometimes I have it throughout the day, in the afternoon, sometimes. Seems like lately it's... But anyway, when I told her that, she tells me this back, and I had no clue she was about to tell me this, so this is not psychosomatic. She says, well, that's got to be something to do with your hormones. And I said, oh, really? Why? She says, because when you're sleeping at night, your body replenishes and rebuilds hormones in the brain. Clears out the old hormones and just rebuilds your hormones. And when you wake up, first thing in the morning, that's when your hormone levels peak far as in your 24-hour cycle of your life. Now, I take testosterone medicine because I have testosterone problems. You know, all my sleeping, anxiety problems all started simultaneously with this hormone problem. So that's what makes me think my sleeping and anxiety problem has something to do with hormone problems, because it all started together at the same time. And man, I totally lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something. Anyway, so all my hormones problems, all this started simultaneously at the same time. I wake up in the morning, strong anxiety. When I take my testosterone medication, like I just took yesterday, I know Dr. Conlon told me that medication takes about a week to build up. When you take that shot, testosterone shot, it builds your testosterone levels up from where they've been too low. And it takes about a week for it to climax the levels. And then the next week they slowly go down. So in a 14-day cycle with that testosterone shot, 14-day cycle, your levels slowly go up and then they slowly go down. But in a 24-hour cycle, when you're sleeping at night, when you're in your deep sleep, REM sleep, when you're in that sleep, yeah, so, but now I know it takes a week for it to build, but every time I do that shot, like I did that shot yesterday, last night I slept like a log. I slept deep and hard like a log. But it's like I sleep better and I sleep. This ain't gonna make no sense. I don't think this makes sense. In my opinion, I don't think this makes any sense, but it's just the way it is, whether it makes sense or not. It's just the way it is. So I sleep better, deeper. I bet I'm using this phone. I bet if you looked at my Fitbit watch, you could see it. I've seen it before on my Fitbit watch where I have more REM sleep, deeper sleep, when I've taken that testosterone shot. But then I wake up the next morning and my anxiety level is worse and harder. So it's like the testosterone helps me with sleep, but yet on the contrary, it wakes me up in the morning with stronger anxiety. So this anxiety, sleeping problem, everything going on, it's definitely a hormone problem. What regulates your hormones? What part of the body regulates your hormones? It's done in the brain, between the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. How do I know? I've been told that by doctors. So if I got a neurologist working with me right now. If they tell me that we can't find nothing wrong with your hypothalamus and their pituitary gland, based on x-ray, bullshit. I've already had doctors from a little over a decade ago tell me that they suspect, that's where I get this from actually. Dr. Langton told me when I lived in Morristown, when I was seeing Dr. Barker, this was a long time, this was over a decade ago, this was like 2010, 2012, yeah, it was that long ago. I was told back then, she did an MRI on my brain, she looked at my labs, and she said, based on your symptoms, your labs, I take like 4 hormone pills from an endocrinologist now. I'm supposed to be taking a 5th one for an estrogen problem, but I'm not taking the estrogen one. The hormone problems I got, sleeping problems I got, when you look at the human body, what regulates and controls your hormones and sleep? The brain, what part of the brain? Hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. So no matter what these doctors say, yay, yes or nay, whatever, I know that's where the problem comes from. Because why does that shot make me sleep deeper, yet I wake up? If you're thinking, don't take the testosterone shot, well, it's like a catch-22, what do I do scenario. I have to have the other hormone medicine or go and do a myxedema coma. Now, I could go without the testosterone medicine, but if I do that with no testosterone, I'm going to gain weight. I've lost like 90 pounds, and it's very important that I keep my weight down, because last time my weight was up, it was giving me a fatty liver, and my liver enzymes were elevated from a fatty liver. Because when I got my weight down, when my weight went down, my liver issue problem went away. Now, I also got ITP platelet disease. It's an autoimmune platelet disease. And my GI Joe doctor, or GI doctor, warned me about your platelet plus liver enzymes elevated. That's double trouble. You've got to keep your weight down, because those two problems together very bad for your health. Not only that, I don't like being a white fat Albert. It'll make my sleep apnea worse. I got problems with my hips, low back, knees. I've had knee replacement, plantar fasciitis in my feet. I don't know. It's like a catch-22. What do you do when you're talking about testosterone medicine? I think I'm better off on it than without it. It does help me too with my depression. The testosterone medicine helps me with my depression. It kind of hurts and helps me at the same time. I think it does make my anxiety issue a little worse, but it helps me sleep better, somewhat better, and it helps me with all these other things. There's a lot of other problems you can have with low testosterone too. I can't remember them all. It's going to cause my sugar level to go up. That's going to put me in trouble with my pain. There's so many problems I'm going to have if I don't take that testosterone medicine. I think there's so much more problems I'm going to have if I don't take testosterone medicine. So, it's obviously a hormone problem. I have to see a doctor today. And I'm going to try to drive on the interstate today. We'll see how this goes. So anyway, yeah, I got to take my testosterone. I think I'm better with it. I don't take as much of it though. I kind of meet it halfway. I was taking 200 milligrams twice a month, but now I'm taking 100 once a month. I take a little bit of it though. I don't think I need as much testosterone since my weight is down. Okay. I'm here at Go Gym. I probably have said this before. This is probably a repeat. I feel like I've said this before, but I've had people ask me, if you got back and hips and shoulder and all these knee problems, how can you exercise so much at Go Gym? Well, why would I not? There was a time ago in my life I used to walk 20,000 steps a day. There was a time ago in my life epidurals used to work, and now I got immune to them. So, astronauts, when they go to space, if they go up in space long enough, when they're in zero gravity, guess what happens to them when they come back down to Earth? And those are healthy people. Those are healthy people. Healthy people, astronauts, go to space in zero gravity. What happens to them? Do you know what happens to them in zero gravity? If you don't get enough exercise, you get something called muscle atrophy. Look up muscle atrophy, what that is. So I don't walk as much as I used to. If I don't come in here to Go Gym, I don't use a lot of weights. I use light weights. This gym is helping. It's helping me to where I can stay walking at least 5,000 to 7,000 steps a day. That ain't very much. If I don't exercise, I get into muscle atrophy. I get weaker. Next thing you know, instead of me living in an apartment, I gotta go to a living assistance facility, and I'm trying to stay away from that. And the doctor ordered this for me. There's things I can do here sitting down where I can't do as much standing up on my legs because of these problems. So I come here as probably the best medication I got. One of the best is this Go Gym. It's just I try to do as much as I can because I'm not able to walk as much as I used to. Although I may try to start walking in the park again. May start walking over here, West Hill Park. So I'll bring my walker where I can have sit downs. That walk is less than a mile. It's like 0.85 mile. It's like 85% of mile. It's 0.85 mile. Most people walk that in about 10, 15 minutes. It may take me 20 minutes with sit downs, or it might take me 20 to 30 minutes sit downs. So I don't know, because I enjoy walking. I've always liked walking and hiking. But anyway, I'm about to do something here. There's this appointment I go to about once a month down here, and this appointment that I normally go to, I normally go early in the morning, and that's when my anxiety levels are normally the very highest, is early in the morning. That's probably why I don't go on 40 past paper mill to this doctor's appointment, because it's too early in the morning. Normally when I go to Morristown, Tennessee, from where I live, I'll take 40 all the way across town from leaving West Hills. That exit past paper mill exit there, where 40 goes into 640, you got like 5 lanes there. You got to be in the center lane to continue on 40 past the bypass. And that right there is the roughest, toughest. But I've done it so many times, I'm starting to get used to it. You do it enough times, you start to get used to it. You know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm flipping this camera around. Okay, now then, I flipped the camera around to see where I'm going. I want to try to video this. It's about 10 o'clock. I got to be there at 10:30. So this will be the first time I went to this doctor's appointment without using paper mill. If I go past paper mill, I'm feeling kind of anxiety-ish, but not. I feel like I can do it though. I've done it. I know I've already done it several times. The thing is, I'm going down through there. If I'm in that second lane, I can always take 640 and then take the Western Avenue exit. I could go that way, but I got to get in that center lane. You'll see here in a minute to continue on, because the 2 right lanes go 640 bypass, and I want to try to go straight and hit the Middlebrook exit. I believe I can do it. I'm thinking about doing it. Let's just see what I feel like from here to paper mill. If I feel like doing it, I'll do it. Let's just see what I do here. I got goosebumps on me right now, but we'll see if I can do it. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I won't be able to do it. Man, check his traffic out. Ain't it something? I remember about 30, 40 years ago, it used to be a 2-lane through here. Man, if it was a 2-lane now, it would be. Lady's telling me to go over, but I gotta give her at least 2 seconds. She's wanting me to pull over and I'll give her 2 seconds. I try to give plenty of space in between each cars, which nobody does, and hardly nobody does that in this town. This right here, I've done it so many times. This right here used to be anxiety for me right here, really bad. But this right here has gotten easier. And the next part is getting easier too, but I feel like I need to do it now. For practice. For exposure therapy. thinking this way, but I could have went that way too. There's another way I could have went. I like this. I was thinking go this way, but I just realized I could have took the 17th Street to Western Avenue too. I don't know. Just one of them think fast situations. Going with you around the street. Decided to go this way. I don't know if that makes any sense. Adjust that camera. Okay, I'm leaving here off Western Avenue. I'm gonna drive the interstate again. Back the other way. I'm gonna go back to where I was at Go Gym and exercise 20 more minutes at Go Gym, and I guess go home. So the one thing about driving, that'd be westbound or east, that's westbound. One thing about westbound you're gonna see here that's a challenge for me with driving anxiety and everything, is that when you're going down 40 and then you got those cars coming off of 640, the one thing that kind of nags me is when I got a car on my right hand side that corner. My car's got a blind spot mirror here that doesn't work. I've got two mirrors covering that blind spot now because there's about a blind spot there's a mistake on this car's rear view mirror there. There's actually a blind spot in that mirror and my blind spot about the size of a Honda Civic. But I got it covered. I got these two mirrors. I've actually got 6 rear view mirrors, to be honest with you. I got 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, so that when I'm driving, I've got problems with my neck. My whole neck's been fused, and then it ruptured and ruptured again down here. So when I'm driving down the road, I got to make sure that I look straight ahead and I can see without moving my head too much, because if I move my head too much, break the neck pain out, that's not going to be good while driving. So that's why I got 6 rear view mirrors, but I got 2 mirrors, extra mirrors right here on that blind spot where that mirror is not working very well. So anyway, here we roll. Here we go. It's hot outside. I got to put the defroster blowing on my camera so my camera don't overheat. So you might hear, or I might put some music here. So anyway, okay, so here we go. I'm gonna get on 640 over here. I'm gonna get on 640 here and go westbound on 640 back to, I may go all the way down to Bridgewater, maybe. Let's see. Come on, light, come on the road. Keep sitting, traffic lights. I like to be a patient person, but when I'm in my car, I'm just the type of person that just likes to roll. road. I don't know. I just had a really bad memory lapse. Let's go back to this. Damn, I hate it when I do that. I was supposed to turn. I said I was going to. Didn't I say? I thought I said. I knew I was planning on it. I think I said it in this video. That I was going to take the Bridgewater exit. And I remember I was going to go work out at Go Gym. And I don't know what happened. I just got to go back and watch this video. I hope I didn't go. I don't have no memory. I remember getting on 40. I remember passing 640, and I remember passing Paper Mill, but somewhere after Paper Mill, I don't know. I just went to my brain. Maybe I need to start doing these videos with no sunglasses. I like having sunglasses on because I don't like bright lights, and I like to have the bright sun out and then sunglasses on, but maybe I should do, I don't have to have these on. Maybe I should do these videos with no sunglasses on so I see what my eyes are doing in the video. I have no idea, but I just had a major, and I'm like scared right now because I don't know what I just did. I just total memory lapse, somewhere between, I'm thinking somewhere between the Paper Mill exit till almost this exit I just got off of. Total memory lapse. I'm way up far. I done come down here. I'm gonna go in and walk around Circuit City. Circuit City. Why do I call it Circuit City for? You remember Circuit City from long ago? It's kind of like Circuit City's like Best Buy. I don't know why I call it Circuit City. Circuit City. It's Best Buy. I like to walk around Best Buy. Christmas time, that's where I like to shop if I get Christmas money or whatever. But I'm just going to go in Best Buy and look at these outrageous prices again. Memory and RAM has gone up, and hard drive space and hard drives have gone up massively in price. Hard drives have gone up so much in price that the external hard drive that I bought 6 years ago, the price of it's gone up 3 times the amount. So I could just about sell my hard drive for the same amount of money that I bought it for 6 years ago because the price of it's gone up. Probably because the price of the same hard drive I bought in 2020. This is 2026. It was $100 2020 when I bought this hard drive. Now it's over $300. I wonder if I could sell it for the same price I bought it last. I don't know. We'll see. And then I only need $200 more to buy another one, and that's still too much money. I don't know.